Hey everybody, what's up? Joe's here, and let's finish off this series. We've finally beaten Dialga on like our 4th try. That was surprising. It's time! Ha! Time. Forgot to update this to say 11. But I think since Dialga's defeated, that's causing way more chaos. Temporal Tower. We must be nearing total collapse. If that were to happen, the destruction will accelerate until the planet is fully paralyzed. We have to hurry. You know what I love about time, by the way, in games? It's always like represented by clocks, or like an hourglass. Something made by made by humans, or not nature. But it's always represented by that. Time is all-powerful, uncontrollable force. Yeah, and then like, represented by something made by man. I've always found it funny. I put the time gears where they're supposed to go. Why won't the tremors stop? It can't be. Was I too late? Will Temporal Tower to continue to collapse? Is it too late to stop the planet's paralysis? Raining destruction. No. This is... Oh, wait. The floor looks... the atmosphere looks different. Colin. Hey, Joe. Where... This is Temporal Tower. Oh, hi guy that just tried to kill us. You have no cause for alarm. I have regained my reason. What? Temporal Tower has taken heavy damage, but it has survived. Now observe! This is... Dialga must be showing this to us. He must be using telepathy to do so. This... It must be Tree Shroud Forest. But it's not the same. When we were in Tree Shroud Forest, time stopped. Time is... It's flowing again. It's Treasure Town. Everyone looks happy. It's Temporal Tower. It seems to be badly damaged, but it's still standing. Temporal Tower didn't collapse. It survived. Temporal Tower survived the crisis. Time has returned to normal here. Thus, time is resumed in places where it had stopped. Because you stopped the ruin of Temporal Tower, the planet's paralysis has prevented. The world's peace has been restored. Really? We did it, Joe! We finally did it! We brought peace to the world! Allow me to thank you. I thank you for reaching the Hidden Land. You had the courage to stand up to me even as I raged out of control, and you prevented the ruin of Temporal Tower in the nick of time. Thank you. All of this I owe to you. Dialga. But all is not yet as it should be. It will take time. I must see to the repair of Temporal Tower. The Hidden Land too has been ravaged, but the Rainbow Stone ship still should be operational, and Lapras should be waiting your return. Okay, let's go home, Joe. Back to Treasure Town. Yeah, about that. I'm not going back. I'm just gonna sit here and die. What's the matter, Joe? Let's hurry. My body feels heavy. What's wrong? Why am I struggling to move? It's like my legs are weighed down. Maybe now that we changed the future, my own disappearance is drawing near. Tremors? Settle down. I guess things are still settling back to normal. Let's go, Joe. This light. Alright. Finally. The time has finally arrived. My time with Colin ends now. Hey, Joe! Huh? Joe, what is it? What's wrong with you? Sorry, Colin. I kept this to myself for a long time. It looks like I have to say goodbye. What? Goodbye? What do you mean? Dusknor told me if we changed the future, the Pokemon from the future would disappear. That's why I'm destined to disappear too. Not... What? Why? Why? I don't understand. Thank you for everything. I'm gonna disappear from here now. Colin, I will never forget you. Wait a second. I only made it this far because you were with me, Joe. Don't you understand? You made me strong, Joe. If you go, Joe, I don't know what I would... No, Colin. You have to be strong on your own. You have to live. You have to go home. Tell everyone about what happened here. So that nothing like this happens ever again. Joe. This light. The light's getting brighter. Don't, Joe, don't go. Thank you for everything, Colin. I'm glad we got to train together at the guide. I'm glad we got to go on adventures together. I'm glad I got to know you, Colin. Wait, Joe. I'm sorry. I'm so lucky that you were my friend. I feel the same, Joe. To me, Joe, you're more important than anything. Yes, I feel the same way, but even after I disappear from here, I'll never forget you. Joe! 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 I have to live. I have to get home alive. Get home and tell everybody about what happened. Because it's Joe's last wish. There's the Rainbow Stone ship. Temporal Tower is getting farther and farther away. And Joe. I'm getting farther away from Joe. Oh, Joe. And so Joe and Colin finally succeeded in their mission and saved the world from disaster. Colin departed from Temporal Tower, traveled across the ravaged Hinland, rode Lapras across the sea, and safely returned to Treasure Town. Upon returning to the guide, Colin told everyone about the adventure. About what happened in Hidden Lands, about what took place in Temporal Tower, about Grovyle, and about Joe. And of course, Colin also spake of how the destruction of time was stopped, and how the world was restored to peace. Colin told the story whenever possible, to as many Pokemon as possible. It was a story that had to be told. A story of hope for world peace. A story of hope for future peace. So months passed. Treasure Town returned to its cheerful routines. The scars from the planet's injury slowly healed, and life gradually returned to normal. Huh? Howdy, Colin. Going out? Yeah, out for a walk. Sounds nice, it. It'll be dinner time soon, though. You don't want to be late for that. Okay, understood. Wow, this is beautiful. I haven't seen this for a long time. It's as beautiful as I remember. I've just been too busy to come and see it. I've missed it. This fantastic sight. I wonder when the last time I saw this. Last time was... Oh. Last time I saw this was when I met Joe. Whoa! Somebody has collapsed on the sand! What happened? Are you okay? The view was like this last time too. Krabby blowing all those bubbles along the beach. I noticed someone right here. Joe was unconscious. That was when Joe and I... That's when our adventure began. Would you be willing to form an exploration team with me? I'm convinced that we can form an effective exploration team. So will you, please? Oh, my stomach growled. Your stomach growled too, Joe. You must have worked up a big appetite. We're so focused on rescuing Azurill, I didn't notice at all. But now I'm even hungrier. Come on, let's go get dinner, Joe. Putting my faith in you, Joe. Yes, I totally believe in you. Made me realize I made the right decision in joining an exploration team. And one day I'm sure I'll solve the secret of my relic fragment. That's the dream I have. And if it ever came true, I'd surely faint from sheer happiness. This is scary. We need to be brave. And I need to face up to this. No giving up now. Taking in the view, it's so magical. Hey, there's a break in the rope. Now, attack. Go! Joe, thanks. You tried to pick me up because I was feeling down. Let's always do our best. Let's go for it. Let's jump into the quicksand pit. Let's go, Joe. Onward to Azelf's Lake. Joe, we have to get back. back to our own world. Hey, Joe. We have to do this for Grovile's sake. Let's go to the Temporal Tower. I remember it all so fondly. All those memories of my time with Joe. Memories of Joe. Now, Joe's gone, and Joe isn't here anymore. Whoa, Colin! You've been gone so long, I took to worrying about you. What's the matter? Bidoof. Bidoof. What? What's all this about? What all is the matter? Oh, there we go. Yep, that's the end of our game, everybody. Got 28 minutes left. But not the end of the series. There still is other characters you can play as. Yeah, I had to hold in my hope. They said hope twice in that cutscene, but I just didn't want to ruin its magic. Thanks, Koichi Nakamura, Saichu Nagahata, Hiro Nori Ishigami, Shin Ichiro Tomi, Emiko Tanaka, Kunimi Kawamura, and everybody else. Thank you for making such an amazing game. And I cried my first time playing this. My 11-year-old heart couldn't handle the death of the main character. I don't want to speed up the song. I mean the credits because of the amazing credits theme, but I don't want to sit here and just watch the credits the whole time. Because I want to get to this part of the video. Very important. Colin, when you left here, when you bid farewell from this place to the Rainbow Stone Ship, your sorrow, I felt its intensity even here. And if that is how you feel even now, and if Joe were to share those feelings, I will grant your wish. The world needs you both. That is why I will trust you with a gift. I leave to you the future. This is my thanks. Please accept it. Hey, I'm alive again. Ah, man, I got so many goosebumps on that finishing cutscene. Anyway, while this may be the end of the game, there's so much more to do. There are like 5 extra side stories you can get of other characters, tons of post-game content, and in the fashion of what? You're supposed to be able to play as Grovile as well. I guess I haven't gotten that one yet. Yeah, as you can see, I've got like 6 little squares. There's gonna be like 7 or 8 more. So, there's tons of post-game content. We saved the world, returned to peace. Not everything returned to normal right away. Some places, well, time was still out of control. But overall, things were becoming better everywhere. As for Joe and Colin, they returned to Wigglytuff's guide, and fell back into their daily routine of vigorous training. One morning, several months later... What? Graduation? That's right. Graduation from the guide. If you graduate, you can leave the guide. You'll be rid of the harsh daily training program too. Of course, that all depends on your passing of the graduation exam. Hey, Chatot! Hey, we've been around for longer than those two. Yeah, I saved the world, you're a lobster. They've already proven themselves to be worthy many times over. And after all, Joe and Colin saved the world. It's only natural they've earned the right to be tested. Pretty sure we've earned a lot more than that, but you know, whatever. I'll play your game, bird. Yeah, so, graduation's gonna happen last year. Hey, Loudred took it last year and failed. Get lost! So, what do we have to do for the graduation exam? I want you to explore the depths of a wood named Mystifying Forest. You should find a place called Luminous Spring there. Luminous Spring? Yep. It was where Pokemon once went to evolve. But maybe because of the troubles we've had. No sunlight shines on the spring now. Nothing can evolve there. We want you to travel to Luminous Spring and return with its treasure. If you can bring that treasure to the guide, you pass the exam. You will be recognized as a fully trained exploration team, and will graduate from the guide with full honors. Okay, we have to bring back the treasure. Let's do this, Joe. But you have to watch out for that one thing. You'll find a frightfully strong enemy. The Grandmaster of all things bad lives there. The Grandmaster of all things bad? Yep. Grandmaster's terribly wicked. It takes a horrifying presence no one would ever want to meet. So good luck. That will do for the morning briefing. Alright, everybody. Let's get down to work. Hooray! So yeah, I'm gonna do a buttload of grinding. After all this cutscene this goes down. I'm sorry, but I'm not allowed to talk about it. It's a guide rule. I can't talk about it. But I will tell you this. You're in for a dreadful, terrifying time. What I went through. Even now when I let myself remember it. No, that's not good. So you're just telling us that, oh, go to this mysterious place and possibly get the crap beat out of you? Thanks, guide! Glad I saved the world for you guys. Anyway, so that's gonna be the end of, I guess, Season 1 for the series. There's so much post-game content I'm gonna go through. I'll see you all next time. Thanks so much for watching.